Hi, my name is Paul Lavery, and welcome to Cooking with Kindness. My philosophy is you don't need to be an angry chef to cook good food. Actually, I don't know if you know this, but the energy you have while preparing the food gets passed into the food, and you've all heard you are what you eat. So let's get started. I'll be preparing pork roulade with buttered red potatoes and zucchini with a balsamic reduction. Some ingredients that I'm going to be stuffing it with: sun-dried tomato, ricotta cheese, fresh chiffonade basil, another cheese of your liking, Swiss or a cheddar, and prosciutto ham. And I'm actually going to surround the whole thing in minced mushrooms to retain the moisture. By covering it with saran wrap, it stops the juices from spraying everywhere. Now, what you're looking for is a nice, even piece of meat so that when everything is rolled up, the whole thing gets cooked evenly. Well, I don't know if you know about prosciutto ham, but it is a raw meat, never put in an oven or anything, just cured in salt. The prosciutto ham should be placed not really in the center of your roll because you're going to be kind of bringing it up over onto itself. So about 2/3 to 3/4 of the way ahead of you. Next, I'm going to add, this is a nice aged cheddar. You don't really need to grate it, you can just cut it nice and thin with a knife. Placing the cheese on the prosciutto will allow it to melt in the prosciutto while it cooks. Then I'm going to add my other hard ingredients, sun-dried tomato. And what we're looking for here is a balanced flavor. My next ingredient will be a ricotta cheese. It will actually absorb a lot of the sun-dried tomatoes. And last but not least, I'm going to be adding my chiffonade basil. It's basically a type of cut. To cut chiffonade basil is taking a leaf, rolling it up, and just slicing it in thin strips. And what I do is you take these corners, because usually with the cheeses, they want to kind of drip out the sides. So I kind of tuck them before my last roll it on itself, kind of give it a nice good packing, and then we prepare the minced mushrooms. Minced is basically a finer form of chopped. Well, I use a button mushroom, and why I coat the outside with mushrooms is because mushrooms are known for retaining their moisture. And pork, if you all know, can turn out to be pretty dry if not prepared correctly. And put it in the oven at 425 for 35 minutes, or until the temperature has reached 160 degrees. Now we're going to prepare the zucchini. I'm basically going to take the juices, pour them into the saute pan, just enough juice where the zucchini can still pop out of the top. Fan this out. To flavor the zucchini, I'm going to add a little bit of a balsamic reduction. Take your roulade, cut it on about a 45-degree angle, and there you have it, pork roulade with buttered red potatoes and zucchini with a balsamic reduction. My name is Paul Lavery, your host, and thank you for watching Cooking with Kindness.